Hey, what is going on, guys? It's Young here, and today I'm back in a Fortnite video. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys some tips and tricks to show you guys how you can build twice as fast very easily with only doing a few simple things. And as well, I'm going to be showing you guys the settings that I'm currently using that help me build so much faster in this game. So if you guys are looking for the settings that I currently use, and as well some very good tips to help you guys build a lot faster very quickly, this is the video for you. Definitely stay to the end of the video because I have a ton of very good stuff in this video. And real quick, before I get into the video, I have a V-Buck giveaway. I give away 2,000 V-Bucks every single Friday. So if you guys want 2,000 free V-Bucks, all you guys have to do is to drop a like on this video. Make sure you guys do subscribe to the channel. Also, make sure you guys do turn on those post notifications so you guys get notified for every single new video. And lastly, comment down below either your Xbox gamer tag, your PSN gamer tag, or Epic account, and you guys will be automatically entered into the next giveaway. And also, if you guys like to support me in the item shop, all you guys have to do is go down to the bottom, click on support a creator, type in my code. My creator code is Young Humor, and you guys will have me added and supported as a creator. And alright guys, let's get right to the video. Alright, so in this video, I'm going to be giving you guys some very good tips and tricks to help you guys edit a lot faster. And as well, right now, I'm going to be showing you guys these settings I'm currently using. Just in case you guys are curious, I just thought I should share with you guys my settings. Obviously, each person has their own settings that work for them, but these are the settings that I've been rocking with. And honestly, I change my settings all the time, so who knows, I could be on different settings in a week from now. I might raise mine, I might lower mine, but these are settings I'm on for right now. My building multiplier is a 1.9, my editing multiplier is a 2.1, so a 1.9, a 2.1. Going down to my horizontal speed and vertical speed, I have a 50% on both. Now I feel like this is a good medium sensitivity. Obviously it might be a little bit on the high end for some of you guys, but this is probably a little bit to a medium to maybe a low high sensitivity settings. So if you guys kind of like that medium range sensitivities, I feel like this is some very good settings for you guys. And then my vertical look sensitivity is 11%. That doesn't really have anything to do with editing, but if you guys wanted to know, that's what it is. So I have my look dampening time. I play on linear settings. Obviously aim assist strength on 100%. If I could, I'd bump it up to 200%. Because to be honest with you guys, there's no better feeling than hearing a PC player absolutely rage when getting beamed from across the map. And so for foot controller, I do have it on. When you have foot controller on, it helps with building and editing. If you want to focus on aim, then turn foot controller off. When you have this setting off, it makes it a little bit slower. So it's very good for aiming. So if you really want to focus on aim, I recommend turning this setting off. But if you focus on building and editing, I would recommend having this setting on. And for my dead zones, I have a 9% and a 9% on my move stick dead zone and my look move dead zone. So both on these I have on 9%. And the thing about my PS4 controller, I actually was trying it out a couple days ago and also tried it out yesterday, and for some reason on my PS4 controller I have like 0 stick drift, so I play on the lowest dead zones possible in that controller. So for my Xbox controller that I'm playing on right now, I have a 9%, and then on PS4 I have the lowest dead zones you possibly can, so it's like 0.05. So now I want to show you guys some very good tips and tricks that can help you guys out quite a bit when it comes to editing and help you guys edit a lot faster in this game. So this right here, this first one is something that I showed you guys and maybe a couple of videos ago, so maybe a lot of you guys haven't seen it before, but this is a very good strategy. So when you're box fighting, when you're going for an edit on the other player, what you want to do every single time is you want to edit fake going upwards. And the reason why you do, especially in box fights with the FOV in this game, when you edit upwards, you're already, first of all, you're already pretty much locked onto the other player because the other player is going to be right in front of you. So when you edit upwards, not only are your shot going to be right on them, probably it's going to be on their head. And also another reason could be your FOV. So as you see, when I edit downwards, my FOV, I cannot see the top of the box. And obviously you're not going to be editing that far down in game. But even if you edit down just below the mid square, as you can see, I can no longer, when I look down halfway, I can no longer see the top of the box, meaning that it's going to be very important that you always edit upwards so you have that FOV. And at the same time, a lot of times in box fights, people like the jump shot. So if you edit going downwards, you have to keep in mind, if they jump shot, I mean, it's even a longer flick, which means it's going to be a lot harder to hit your shots. It's going to be a lot harder to reset your edit, because when you reset an edit, you have to reset based on where the rest of the where the rest of the wall is. And if you edit going downwards, you have to pretty much flick all the way up go to even reset the edit. So this is going to slow you down on editing as well, versus if you edit up, you pretty much are right next to being able to reset the edit. So there's a lot of benefits from editing upwards. I highly recommend doing it. As far as your FOV, your shots can be in the other player, and as well it can help you reset the edit faster if need be. So the second thing I want to show you guys that can help you guys edit a lot faster, and this is a mistake that maybe some of you guys are making, that it's a super easy fix. And when it comes to going against other players in games, say, for example, you floor and cone the other player on the ramp below you, which is a very common way to outplay players. It's very easy to do, and it's very, very effective. So when you're going for this edit, most of the time, it's even better that you just go for a single edit on either the left or right side. And the reason why you just want to go for a single edit as opposed to editing both the tiles on both the floor and also both the cone. The reason why you just want to go for a single edit on both the floor and the cone is because it's much easier to do, it's much more consistent, and you won't run into this problem here where you go for like you edit 2 of the squares on the cone, and then you only edit 1 of the squares on the floor, and it completely messes you up. And as you can see, if you go for a double edit, a lot of times your crosshair is already looking over to the left or right side, meaning that it's going to be so much harder for you to hit your shot on the other player. So if you want to be able to edit even quicker and be very consistent and accurate with it, I recommend just editing 1 of the squares on both sides. I wouldn't recommend going for the double edit with the 2 squares on the floor and the cone, because it's going to mess up your shot, and as well your chances of messing up that edit are a lot higher. So you're going to be a lot more successful, you're going to be hitting a lot more shots, and you're going to be able to edit a lot quicker. And also keep in mind, you can reset the edit much faster. So if you happen to need to reset the edit, you're going to be able to do so very quickly. But if you edit the 2 squares on the cone and the floor, then not only are you not able to reset, you're going to have to place another 20 materials if you need to keep placing more builds. And another really good way to edit a lot faster in this game and be more effective is when you're going for free building, make sure that you always edit facing down. You don't want to edit going upwards like I just showed you there, because it's a lot trickier to do and it's a lot slower. So when you're editing, you will always want to edit in this sort of motion. And this also is going to tie into the next thing that I want to show you guys. But when you're editing, you always want to edit in a way that's very easy to do. You don't want to go really against the grain, I guess you can say. So you always want to edit in a way that's very easy to pull off. And I think that's really the whole concept that you want to do, is when you're going for edits, you always want to make sure that you're doing the easiest thing possible. You don't want to go for the most complicated edit, and you also as well don't want to go for the most complicated, I guess not really the most complicated, the most awkward sort of angle on your builds, because you want to be as consistent as possible. And to be as consistent as possible, you have to make sure that you are just making it easy for yourself and not making the edit more complicated than it has to be. And the last one that I want to be showing you guys in this video, this is extremely important and will affect a lot of you guys when you go for double edits. So when you're editing a floor and a ramp, so you edit a ramp and a floor, what you want to do is you want to edit in this motion as I'm showing. I'm going to explain you guys why only to do it in this motion as opposed to the other one, because this is so much more fast, this is so much more effective, it's more accurate than editing the other way. So the other way you can edit, as I'm going to show you, so when you're ramping up or you want to go for an edit, look where my crosshair, so my crosshair is already pointed in the far direction, it's already on the far side of the ramp. So when you're going for an edit and you want to edit as a, go from the back of the ramp to the front of the ramp, like right here. So you have to go from all the way to the front to all the way in the back, all the way into the front. So it makes it super inconsistent. You have to go from one side to the other side. So I'm ramping up. You can see it's a lot slower because because when I'm running up the ramp, my crosshair is on the far side of the ramp. And to go for this edit, I have to go from the far side all the way to the near side and then back to the far side. But the other way, as I just showed you at the start of it, is a lot faster, because as you can see when I'm looking at the ramp, I'm already in the far distance, so I already can just go for a quick edit because the edit is already in motion. All I have to do is just look forward and then look back, and I automatically do the edit instead of having to go all the way back and then forward. So it makes it an extra step and it makes it a lot slower. So when you're editing the ramp like this, what you want to do is just edit in the direction that I'm showing you, because not only is it faster, it's a lot more accurate because you don't have to move your crosshair as much when you're editing, which I'll show you guys just me editing the regular versus editing like this. And trust me, it is such a huge difference. It is so much faster editing like I just showed you guys, because when you try to edit the other way, how most people do, like right here, as you can see, it's a lot more, you have a lot more chances of making mistakes, and as well it's a little bit slower. And you can probably just see just from me building the differences in speed when I edit just that way versus the way that I show you guys, because it is so much faster because of the way you move. Because the only way you can edit the other way much faster is if you play on keyboard and mouse and you literally just whip your mouse across your whole mouse pad, and you play on like 1000 DPI, then obviously you could probably edit that way just as fast. But for those guys who play controller and don't play max sensitivity, it's going to be a lot more effective and a lot more efficient to edit just in the way I have in slow motion. And just doing these simple things are going to help you guys edit a lot faster and also be a lot more consistent with your edits. And with that being said, that's going to wrap it up for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys found this video very helpful. And if you guys could, make sure you guys do drop a like. Make sure you guys do subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Make sure you turn on those post notifications so you guys get notified for every single new video. And as well, I do live stream every single day on this channel at 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So if you guys haven't seen my live streams or want to come by, I stream every single day some solos on this channel at 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, so definitely come by my live streams. And with that being said, I appreciate you guys watching the video, and alright guys, I'll see you next video.